what the tools that you'll be using today to complete this kit are a 0-0 hole punch, a fine crochet hook, a dessert spoon, embroidery scissors, and an X-Acto knife, simple sellotape, and white school glue. This kit is recommended for children over the age of 12 and does require parent supervision or adult supervision. And you will need ribbon. This is just 3mm ribbon that is called shoelace ribbon, and you can get it in any color. And you can see that the ribbon can be in any color as it is just a finish part for your saddle. Your saddle can be in any color as well. You can paint your saddle with crayons. You can do it with pencil crayons or any type of crayon that you would like. We're going to work with a white saddle today so that everybody can see the parts easier than I do it in color. So we take out from the kit. Everything has been pre-cut to make it easier for you. We are going to make the stirrup part of your saddle first. And what you're going to need is your plastic stir stick. You're going to take it and cut it the width of your fender strap. So we're going to take and fold the two pre-creased parts of your stirrups, pushing out any of the little holes that didn't come out. You do not have to cut anything other than your plastic. You take, going through the top hole, take your ribbon. Your ribbon goes through the top of your stir stick with your crochet hook. You will pull your ribbon through your stir stick. Then goes to the second top hole on the other side of your stirrup. Goes in the bottom hole. Going through your bottom of your stir stick. Take and tie a love knot in your ribbon by tying it once, looping through for twice, taking your crochet hook, pushing it through the ribbon. So to finish our love knot, you just pull it through the ribbon and just continue pulling the ribbon through. And then so it is split between the ribbon, and all you do is take your fine embroidery scissors with a sharp snip, and it hangs down very nicely. Okay. Then you take your saddle section and just trim the edges. We're going to want to go right into the point. as you can see, this is all perforated. All you've done is cut around that perforated edge. We're going to do the same on the back. Of the saddle seat. Going to take our white glue, and on the back part you're just going to put a little bit of white glue. We want a small amount of it, and we want it spread out all over this back part here, like so. We're going to take that part now and put it over top our saddle seat, back of the saddle seat, like so. Now we take our dessert spoon and we gently press the saddle seat right along the curvature of the dessert spoon. Okay. And this gives you the curvature for your saddle seat, which looks, well, when it's finished, like this. So we're going to press that in again. Taking now the curvature of the spoon and just following along the curvature line here of the saddle. And there you have saddle seat. Just going to let that dry now. And we are going to take our 3 pieces of the horn. We're going to put glue on the smallest of the 3. And you can see that sits right here. All 3 of the circles sit in on the same size. And press that together and set that aside to dry. We're then going to take the horn part of the saddle, which looks like this. You're going to take and fold it along the crease line using your dessert spoon. Doing exactly the same thing on the other side. So that now the 2 parts are made to join together. And this part here fits in like so. Okay. You're going to take your tape, place a piece of tape over the top of that. Okay. So that you can see that sits like so. Take your X-Acto knife and just make certain that the slit there is nice and open, because you're now going to put into that slit 3 widths of paper for your horn. Now when these split down, you will see that the smallest part that's where you want that to go right, and that stays level with the 2 other parts, and you tape that down, keeping anchor support to support the horn up above. Closing your fingers again. And putting a piece of tape across the top. So the top part of your horn of your saddle looks like so. And when we fold it together, it rises above the seat of the saddle. Like so. Now we're going to we take the underskirt of the saddle and the upper skirt of the saddle, and there you can see your saddle starting to take shape. And we go from the top, going down through the holes, and tie a love knot. So you take the saddle part and you place your horn part over the top so that all 6 of these holes line up. Take your ribbon. If they don't line up 100%, you can just take make a love knot. And there you have your saddle. Stirrups slide in 2 cuts. The top part of your stirrup, and there is a crease line here. You can see the perforated line. That is where it goes. The bottom crease line here bends as well, so that the hole here is the center part of the bottom of your stirrup. Like so. Take a small piece of tape, place it in to hold that first piece of paper. Then you're going to take another piece of tape where that piece joins that, and this cuts right down. Trimming it up, and there you have your stirrup. And we will do the same thing with the other stirrup. Fold your saddle in half, give it some curvature, and there you have your saddle all made.